exactly.
Now, Kevin,
Yes.
Brian's talking about some of these stories are behind the scenes in rock and roll. What about radio? Does everybody
No, radio's very boring. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, and Hutchence did a show called Rocksat, which was an international show. This one was an international version. We used to do it on a Wednesday night. You'd come in, sit down, talk to all around Australia. We do on about 60 or 70 stations. We did an international one for Europe with Michael Hutchence and Andrew Farris at 4 o'clock in the morning, Melbourne time, because that was the right time for across Europe. So we're across, I don't know how many stations across Europe, but we're in Germany and you name it, to France, Italy, everywhere. And we're all worried about what condition Michael would turn up in. Andrew turned up, he was fine, sat down, everything was right. About 2 seconds before we were due to go to air, Michael turns up, falls through the door of the studio, sits in, goes, I'm right to go. So we're all fine, all good. Take the first call to I think it was, might have been John from Germany. G'day, John, how you going? Talk to the boys. So he asked Andrew a question about one of the songs they'd written, and then he said to Michael, so Michael, what's it like to be a rock star? And Michael's sort of in the middle of drinking something, which we still don't know what it was, and then proceeds to go, it's absolutely effing fantastic to be a rock star. What the F do you think it'll be like here? And I'm looking in the control room and the blokes are like diving for dump buttons and things. And so, yeah. So you can get rock stars on a good night, you can get them on a bad night, but at 4 o'clock in the morning, nothing good's going to happen.
Yeah, they've come from somewhere else, someplace else, haven't they?
We had no idea. And at the end of the show, he was still buzzing like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah. They sort of start. They're not in some. I'm sure with you, Brian. Sometimes the night starts about 10 o'clock. That's the early part, and it just keeps going through. I remember the bands doing, the second gig at nightclubs, etc. So the band would finish in 2, and another one had come on. Not that I was there that late.
No,
maybe.
No,
did you do any of those where you'd have the second gig, and they start at midnight or 11 or 1 or 2?
Absolutely. I remember being in Sydney when we were just trying to crack Sydney, and we did 3 gigs in one night. So we did an early support, then we played second somewhere else, and then we played 3. So yeah, you'd often do a double on a Friday or a Saturday night. So you'd start the second gig maybe at 2 o'clock in the morning or something, and then after that you'd try and pull a girl, so that'd keep you up till 5:30 in the morning, and then by the time you got her home, it was like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you just fall asleep and wake up at dusk.
Yeah, there you go. And the life of a rock and roller, mate.
Well, that was pretty much it. And when you get up the next morning, you have a can of Coke and a cigarette. That's the rock star breakfast. Fantastic.